Hi, it's Elizabeth Hirsch with Gluten Free RV, and we're here in Buellton, California, right near Selving, California, which is a great Danish town. Beautiful, beautiful gift shops and beautiful towns. So really a lot of fun. We actually just got back from a great waterfall hike. The Nahoki waterfall hike was really, the kids had a great time, the dogs had a great time. And we ran across an organic farm on our way home, and we picked up some beautiful carrots and some beautiful dinosaur kale, which was also called Russian kale, really beautiful coloring, and some Swiss chard. So I thought it'd be a good idea to make a nice little lunch, some sauteed greens, and then usually Ashlyn likes to add in some brown rice and some black beans and kind of saute, mix it all together. But right now we're just going to saute some greens, and I just wanted to do a quick demo to show how we make sauteed greens. It's very delicious. And a great thing to pick up when you're on the road, because if you're passing by farmers market stands, kale is in season, at least in California, almost year-round, and on the East Coast, usually about 6 months out of the year you can find it. So just a great thing to pick up and make when you're on the road if you do have a kitchen at hand, either in an RV or in a hotel room, a small kitchen in a hotel room. So what I did was I chopped up some of the Swiss chard, and I chopped up some of the dinosaur kale, and I usually chop it up into usually fairly large strips, not too small, but good bite-sized strips. And I sometimes, if it's a large stalk in the middle, I will actually take the stalk out and just rip the leaves off or chop the leaves off, but this actually has a pretty weak stalk in the middle, so I left it in. And I actually have it just sauteing in about 1.5 inches, 2 inches of water on the stove right now. So it's been sauteing for less than 5 minutes, and it's actually doing really well right now. And it's turning a very bright color green. And once it reaches that really bright, vibrant green, I then take it off the stove. It smells really good. I take it off the stove and pour the water off. And I don't like to overcook it, because I like my greens fairly firm. But some people like them softer than others. That's just personal preference. So I just drain the water out quickly. And then I actually put it back in the pan with a little bit of olive oil. I've got some beautiful olive oil that a friend gave me from Coronado Taste of Oils. So this is white truffle olive oil. And then I add some toasted sesame oil, which is a really sweet oil and adds just a lovely nut flavor, and it's really great on all greens. Any sauteed green or grain for that matter adds a ton of flavor. And I add some gamasio, which is a black and tan sesame seed and sea salt combination, and it adds a lot of flavor. So you've got some incredible nutrients with the dinosaur kale, the Swiss chard, just, you know, the best ever from a nutrient standpoint. And then you've got, and then you have the oils, which are adding some nice omega-3s into your diet. Okay, so we're just going to add the greens back into the pan, and I just made a small amount this time, but normally I add them all in at once because they do fit. And I'm just going to put a little bit of oil back in, light it back up here, sprinkle some olive oil on. Usually that's about maybe a teaspoon, if that. And a little bit of sesame oil, again, about a teaspoon's worth. And then I'm just going to sprinkle some of the gamasio on top. And I love sesame seeds, so I'm very generous with my sesame seeds. And gamasio has just a great flavor to it. You can also add some sea salt in if you want them a little saltier. And I like the Himalayan sea salt, very rich in natural minerals. Oops, sorry about that. Just put it everywhere. And just going to saute it up a little bit. Make sure they're all coated. And we have about 5 minutes, a nice sauteed kale lunch. Thanks so much. Hopefully you guys can try this sometime. Just look for an organic farm near you or stand near you. Actually, this particular one that we went to didn't even have anyone there. It was a honor code base, so we just picked up our veggies and dropped some money in a barrel and left. So enjoy. Bon appetit.